Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore. So on the end of my last episode, I had been working on doing some prep work for my extruder, and then in the next tech episode, so the episode after this, I'll probably, if we zip downstairs right to the basement level 1, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the industrial blast furnace. How are we getting along? So, got six lot of titanium left to smelt, so hopefully not too much longer. After that, I'll be looking to smelt the stainless steel, and then we should be good to go to make the extruder, and then also make the assembling machine as well. So I think we need, is it for the extruder we need? Extruder. Yeah, we need a data control circuit for the extruder, so I'm going to have to, what's what I'm looking for? Brain's totally gone here. For the extruder, I'm going to have to, I need an assembling machine to make the data control circuit. That's what I'm looking for, because this requires these data storage circuits, which need emerald plates and advanced circuits for. So, and then you run it through the assembling machine, and you get some of those data control circuits, which is pretty cool. Data storage circuits, and then you put that together with 4 more advanced circuits and an iridium reinforced plate. Iridium reinforced plate, is that just an iridium plate? Yeah, so it's an iridium alloy ingot. So I've changed it from an iridium plate, which you use to make the iridium alloy ingot, which is like advanced alloys iridium plate. So I need 4 iridium plates, so I need at least 4 iridium to do this. And 4 advanced alloys and an industrial diamond. That gets me 1 iridium reinforced plate, because it used to basically have the same name, that iridium plate and the previous iridium plate, which were like 2 totally separate things but have the same name. It was really weird. But yeah, I digress. So for today's episode, what we're looking at, looking at some Thorncraft again. So what I wanted to look at was go down the artificing branch, and so we did some magic mirrors and robes last time. We were looking at what's the word I'm looking for? My brain's totally gone. Have I not got any paper on me? I've not got any paper on me. Just realised. There we go. Grab some paper. So I've now got my scribing tools, paper, and some spare ink. There we go. Fantastic. So I wanted to start looking down like the arcane kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? The arcane branch of all the artificing. So looking at maybe potentially making the arcane bore. So I'm hoping that the Arcane Ear will help me out with that. So I need to research this now. So go into the research table, put my research note in there. So what have we got here? We've got air, we've got sensors, which is air and spiritus. So I think we can link. So spiritus is Victus and Mortus. Is that right? Let me have a look. What am I looking for? Victus. Oh no, Victus is not. What about Mortus? Where is Mortus? There you are. Mortus is Victus and Pedicio. So it all goes back to Victus, but that doesn't really link up there. So I think I'm just going to have to go another sensors to the air. And then, what was sensors again? So that was air and, so if I put an air in here somewhere, air in there maybe? That's not right, hang on. What I probably should have done was to have put the sensors in there, and then found some way to link the sensors and the air, I suppose? Just trying to think. Sensors to air. Air like that. What about Potentia actually? Because we've got Potentia. No, that's not linked to. So Potentia is Auto and Pedicio. Oh no, I got Lux, which. So can I do Lux there? That doesn't seem to. Oh yeah, it does combine up to there. So we can do Lux to Potentia, I think. No, Lux is not linked by Potentia, but Lux will be linked by Ignis, like that, and then Ignis will go to Potentia, and then we can link Potentia by Auto. Boom, done. Excellent. Nice. That'll do. So we can complete the Arcane Ear. Let's have a quick look at what it says. Shh, do you hear something? So the Arcane Ear is a device that is capable of detecting the sound emitted from nearby note blocks. If it hears a noise, it will recognise it. It will emit a short redstone pulse. That's fairly cool, but not really useful for what I want to do. So I'm trying to find out where the arcane, what's the word I'm looking for? So the Infernal Furnace, Arcane Levitator, Arcane Doors and Pressure Plates. Now, I'm just wondering where the Arcane Bore is. Have I got to do something around here? I don't know. I want to do Brain in the Jar as well, because that's a way you can collect up, what's the word I'm looking for? Collect up experience, I think. Let me have a quick look, see if we can put that together, just so, because I'm not entirely sure where the arcane bore is. I'm just going to have to keep, I know it's probably around artificing somewhere, but personally, I have no idea how you get to it. So I'm like looking at all the, unless I just basically just go and research like everything I can, like all of these things as well, until it gets to the point where I've unlocked the arcane boar. So I think today's episode might be just working on some artificing until I can find out whereabouts the arcane boar is. So we've got Lucrum. Lucrum is already linked to whatever the scary face one is. What's the scary face one? Fames. So Fames is linked to Lucrum. So I can put in a Lucrum there. Then Lucrum is linked by Fames and Humanus. Don't want to put that there. Just trying to think the best way of getting from Lucrum. So Humanus. I'm just using more Fames, I suppose. But have I used? Did I use up the Fames? No, I did not. So Fames is Victus. Cognito, is that Victus at all? No, it's Spiritus. So I could go around the long way, but so Fames is Victus, Cognito. So I know how I'm going to get from there to there, basically, which is going to be, so Cognito, we'll go to Spiritus. Spiritus is Victus. Have I done this right? Hang on. I'm just trying to think now. My brain's totally gone. So Victus, and then those two Victuses will be linked by either. So Mortis, got plenty of Mortis. So they're linked. So what's the weird skull thing? I've obviously researched it, 'cause otherwise Examinus, which is more Mortis. Okay, Mortis came from. Mortis is if I can find it. Mortis is Victus and Perditio, and so I think we could probably go. Cognito. We need to make some more Victus, which is Terra and Aqua. Add 5 in, like that. We can go to... You've run out of ink. Refill your... Okay, hang on. We go into here. Ink. Boom. Refilled scribing tools. Put you away, like so. Where were we? So I was trying to get to Examinus, which was Mortis. Is that Mortis? That is Mortis. So... Put a Mortis in there. Mortis and Spiritus can be linked by Victus, so they're all linked up. So I can actually clear that one, because is there some way of getting from Lucrum to Mortis? Probably through Victus. So Lucrum is Fames and Humanus. Humanus. So if I go through Humanus, Humanus is Cognito. And Cognito linked to Spiritus. Boom. Nice. That's a bit more elegant than what I was trying to do. So brain in the jar. Let me see what that. Ooh, we've got Infusion enchantment. Enchanting with Essentia. Sounds good. Let's have a look at brain in the jar though. So throw one rotten zombie brain into a jar, add some spider eyes and water, stir gently with your wand, and while thinking dark thoughts, if you follow the recipe exactly, you should have a partially animated and fully malicious zombie brain. It retains some of the hunger it possesses as a zombie, and while it cannot consume brains, it still enjoys eating the thoughts and experiences of those slain nearby. Giving its jar a good shake will make it surrender some of its ill-gotten gains for your own use. Okay, that's cool. So basically, this is how you... So if you've got some kind of, like, mob trap or something like that, you can essentially use it to collect experience. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but what's this Infusion enchantment? So I'm interested to see what that is. So let me have a look at this. Oh wow, this is fairly complicated. So what have we got here then? We've got Instrumentum, which I have none of, which is Humanus, which is Cognito, and Bestia. So let me make a couple more of them, because they're fairly useful. I can always make more of them as well, if and when I need to. So we've got Instrumentum, which was Humanus. Oh, let me clear them. Humanus and Ordo. Make a couple of them, just to be on the safe side, as I'm all out. So we've got Instrumentum, which is Ordo and Humanus, okay? And then we've also got the armor. Where the hell's the armor? Tutormen. Okay, that's linked by that to that. Okay, so Tutormen could probably go in there. Tutormen will go to Terra. That would also go to Terra. And then we've got to link Terra together somehow. So just like sax them. Perfect. So that's linked. We've also got Precantatio. Is that linked to this in any way? Let me have a look at Precantatio again. So probably Vacuous, I think. No, Vacuous does not help. What about Potentia? Ah, yeah. Potentia would be Ordo. So if we go to Ordo, then we can go to Potentia. Precantatio will go to Potentia, and then we can link those two together via Ordo. Fantastic. So, well, that could have actually been anything. That could have been Ordo or Ignis. Probably should have gone for Ignis, but so how are we going to get from Tellum to Tutormen? So probably going to be via Instrumentum, I suppose. Let me have a quick look. So what have we got? We've got Tutormen and we've got Tellum. So I'm just having a look at this. I'm trying to think now. Is there something that combines together? So they've both got what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Tellum and Tutormen. Is there something that links together? What's the one I'm looking for? Something that links together Terra and Padicia. I'm sure there is, and I can't remember what it is. It's not Gellum. Not Arbor. What is it? I'm sure there's something. Can't remember what it is. It's definitely not Saxum. I'm just trying to think now. Hang on. It's something. I'm fairly sure it's something to do with cobblestone. Let me have a quick look. Cobble. Nope, that's not it. That just happens to have those two parts of it. So never mind. I'm just not thinking here. So, it might have to be an instrumentum that links the two together somehow. So, Tutormen. So what is instrumentum again? Instrumentum is Humanus and Ordo. Does that have Ordo in it anywhere? No. So this is getting annoying. I might have to use just two Tutormens here, just to link these two together fairly easily, and then link them together through just an Ordo. There we go, that'll do. So finally we also need a Cognito to one of these. So what about Precantatio? What's Cognito again? Cognito is Spiritus and Terra, and Spiritus is Victus and Mortis. Victus is that. And then what am I looking for? Victus is that. God, my brain's totally gone. What am I looking for? Do not want Ira in there. Cognito. Oh yeah, I'm looking for Mortis. So Mortis, that's what I'm looking for. Mortis is Padicio and Victus. Okay. So what was Vacuous again? Vacuous was Padicio. So I could go. What am I looking for? So if we go for Cognito to Spiritus, Spiritus to Mortis, Mortis to Padicio, Padicio to Vacuous. Boom, done. Ooh, my brain is sort of working today. So Infusion enchantment. So what the hell does this do? So let me have a quick look. For ages now, wizards and thaumaturges have been enchanting weapons, tools, and armors by imbuing objects with their own life energy. While effective, this process is tedious and the result is completely unpredictable. Your discovery of infusion crafting might have uncovered a solution to both these problems. You've discovered a way to enchant objects with an infusion altar. Okay, yep, I know how to use an infusion altar. It also requires some... Okay. You've discovered a way to enchant objects with an infusion altar. Simply place the item you wish to enchant on the central pedestal and supply the proper ingredients and essentia. It also requires some life essence in the form of experience, but much less than that would normally be required to enchant something. Okay. The essentia and experience costed... Okay, so repair 2. So you need to... Okay, the essentia and experience cost... Well, this looks fairly cool. So I suppose... Additional cost might also be required if the item already contains enchantments other than the one you're currently performing. The cost is usually around 10% per level of enchantment. So enchanting a sword with fire aspect 1 that already has smite through would cost 30% more. Instability also increases the total number of enchantments on the object increases. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can put things like haste, potency, treasure, protection. What the hell's treasure do? I can't remember. So treasure 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's cool. Can we get, what's the word I'm looking for? Can you get looting? That's what I'm looking for, looting. Looting 1, 2, and 3. 15 levels and a fair bit of, so you could put this on, I'm looking for fortune. That's what I want on the pickaxe. Yeah, so you have your pickaxe, Salus Mundus, diamond, and then all of these, and then basically you can then give a pickaxe looting. That's pretty cool. I like that. So is there anything else I can do? We've got like the arcane levitator, the internal furnace. I'm just trying to think where the arcane ball would be around here. I mean, next episode, what I'm planning on doing is going down this alchemy because it's Xeno's reliquary, and what I'm basically going to be looking for is the lily pad of fertility, and hoping that I can use that to enhance my what's it called, magic bean farm, and then kind of start to expand on that a bit, as I've neglected it a little bit since I kind of put it together and don't really use it anymore. So I'm thinking of going back and actually kind of making some more seeds, stuff like that, and starting to automate the process in terms of crafting and things. But what can we do to finish off the episode today? So that obviously didn't lead to the arcane boar. Would any of this lead to the arcane boar? That's the question. What about the internal furnace? We'll have a quick look at you. If not, I might have to just do some research off camera until I've found what I'm looking for. So what have we got here then? So we've got Aurum. What is Aurum? Wherever you are. Precantatio and air. So I might just have to go like air, lux, another lux, and then link them together by air. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. And then we've also got metallum. Now metallum is ordo. What's one? Ordo and saxum. What about the hammer thing? What the hell is that again? I don't remember that one. Fabrico. Fabrico is humanus. Humanus is bestia. Bestia. So let me just think. So, oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Fabrico, aren't I? Fabrico. Could link it through Instrumentum, but that would require more Humanus. Is another way to do this. So I've got Humanus. Trying to think if there's anything I can do here. So Victus, what I could actually do is if I do what am I looking for? I am looking for not Lux, Potentia maybe? Potentia? No, that's no. My brain's totally gone here. I was thinking of some route between here and here, and then my brain just went, nope, that's not going to work. What are you thinking about? So I'm going to think of some route between there and there and there and there. So I was trying to think here. So what's Precantatio again? Precantatio is Potentia and Vacuous. My brain has just totally gone here. So I'm going to try and break this down into like primal aspects so I can make it a little bit easier. So let's go for some Humanus off here. So Humanus would go to Bestia and Cognito. My brain is like totally gone here. Actually, I could go up to here. What was Bestia again? Cognito would go to down to here. Cognito is Terra, and Terra would go back to Saxum, and then Saxum would go to Terra. So that's all them linked. Then I just need to make a gap over to here. So what we got? Aurum. Aurum is Precantatio and air. Is there anything to do with Humanus and air? So what's Motus again? Motus is it's air and water. So let me make some of that. So air and water. Combine a few of them, like so. So what I can do is Humanus would go to Bestia. Bestia is then Motus. Motus would then go to air. Fantastic. There we go. Beautiful. Eat the discovery and then have a look. So what do you make again? Excellent. So yeah, we're working towards a few things here. So the internal furnace. So you can, by harnessing raw ignis within a furnace crafted from obsidian and nether brick, you have created a highly efficient and fuel-free furnace. So efficient, in fact, that occasionally it will produce bonus materials in the form of nuggets or other items. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So it will release small amounts of flux. Fair enough. So while this is essentially free, it's also very slow unless the furnace gets a new supply of Ignis Essentia every now and again. This can be done by placing a jar of Ignis Essentia within line of sight of the front of the furnace. Okay, so I feel as though we're getting somewhere. I'm going to have to look up how to get the arcane boar. I thought it'd just be a case of researching a few of these in artificing, but apparently not. So I've done a bit of research today, got a little bit further in terms of I haven't done any infusion crafting, however. But that's not the end of the world. I don't have to do it every week with the Thorncraft. I just feel as I'm kind of like learning the mod still and finding out where things are. So, for example, I was just trying to essentially not cheating, but seeing if I could just. Did not want to do that. Essentially, just trying to find myself. What's the word I'm looking for? Find myself the arcane boar without having to cheat too much. But hopefully in the next episode, next Thorncraft episode, I'm going to be working on the Alchestry one, because basically I'm going to try and find the lily pad of fertility. That's going to be my aim for the next episode. And then the episode after that, hopefully I will have figured out whereabouts the arcane boar is by that point, and I will be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Get myself the arcane boar, which would be quite cool, which would be quite nice to make, and then try it out. I know it's a bit destructive, but it's one of those machines I just kind of fancy making. It's like one of the last couple of mass kind of like destruction, like mass mining techniques I haven't got around to yet. I do need to make myself a laser drill at some point as well as making an ender quarry. So I've still got a few things left to do on this mod pack. Should tie us over nicely until we get to 1.7. So I'm going to leave the episode there. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed it. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.